हेलो दोस्तों, मैं हूं अपूर्ण 99 और आप सबका स्वागत है वापस मेरी एक और नई वीडियो में। आज हम वापस खेलने वाले हैं ब्लीच रीबर्थ ऑफ सोल। ये होने वाला फाइनल पार्ट उसका। आई होप आपको सीरीज में मजा आया होगा, तो लाइक करना। प्लेलिस्ट की लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन और आई बटन में मिल जाएगी। वी गोना कंटिन्यू विथ 68% ऑफ चैप्टर 5, सो लेट्स गो। ओके, इवैल्यूएशन, लेट्स गो फॉर दिस। आई थिंक सो इसमें फाइट होगी उसके पापा और आइजन की। जिस तरीके से लास्ट सीन ट्रिगर हुआ था।
Putting some distance between us, a wise decision. Must be in their blood.
Dad.
Stare all you want. This is for real. I'll explain later. I know you've probably got a lot of questions. I'll tell you every...
I don't. You had your reasons for not telling me. But still, I'm in a real bind here. I don't know how to ask you what I want to ask you without sounding like I'm disrespecting you. So I guess I'll just have to wait until you want to tell me.
You're talking as if you're a grown man.
I picked it up. Somebody said something like that to me once. I remember that it made me feel relieved.
They've cloaked their spiritual pressure. That's quite the force field they've put up. You've been watching for an awfully long time, Geen.
I wasn't only sitting there and watching. I just couldn't find an opportunity or reason to step in. That's all.
I see.
It's been quite a while. We haven't fought in a long time. Do you remember it? The last time that we fought? You came charging at me at full steam after I cut Chidambo's arm off. I remember thinking, what an interesting boy.
I don't remember.
You liar. Is that supposed to be an insult?
No. It's not that I can't remember your sword. I just can't remember your heart. I usually understand the minds of the guys that I'm fighting against. I've just been able to sense why that person is fighting. I like whether they look down on me or not. The stronger that the opponent I'm up against is, the stronger I feel it.
Oh, you're a poet.
Shut up. I didn't get that from you. You may have been fighting, but even if that's true, you weren't looking at me. To be honest with you, I don't know what it was you were looking at.
I thought you were an interesting boy. But, as it turns out, you're just creepy.
Yeah, you're one to talk.
You're one to talk. चलो, ये कौन पाकू के साथ हमें करना है? Let's see. Can we do it?
My
Okay, trial number 2.
Do you know how far it can extend? 100 sword lengths. That's why they called me Hyapon Zashi, the 100 swords, when I was a kid. But then, do you know how far it extends with Bankai? Fine. Then I'll explain it in a way that you'll be able to understand. 8 miles. You ready? You sure? I won't hold back this time.
Okay, चला गया बानकाई।
Bankai.
डायलॉग के जैसे समापन हुआ।
Sure, let's see it then. Show me what you've got. It's all
ठीक है भाई, उसका मूव काम करके मेरा मूव नहीं काम करा एनिमेशन के बाद।
that it? Like my moves?
क्या इस बारी में जाएगा नहीं जाएगा? मेरे को वो करना नहीं था डैश वाला, बट गलती से हो गया। दिक्कत ये है।
Let's go.
लेट्स जस्ट गो फॉर द ब्रेक। और ये 5 मारेगा मुझे एक बार ब्रेक करने के बाद, और मैं 2 या 3 मारूंगा।
So surprised. One person's Bankai ought to be able to stop another person's Bankai.
You see, there's no denying it. You really are a creepy kid.
Just like my moves. Can't dodge this.
Where are you going?
नाइस हो गया।
No choice. Time to holofy. Closely.
हॉलोफाई से पहले एक बार ब्रेक कर दूं।
Behold. This is my holification.
चलो अब हॉलोफिकेशन में 3 मारूंगा मैं उसको, तो लेट्स सी कितने चाहिए मेरे को। 2 चाहिए पड़ेंगे।
I got you.
Well,
Yes. What a joke. I'm ending this.
dodging reveal
So
was
slow. What a joke. Let's go.
where are you going?
कम ऑन, वी कैन डू इट।
Let's go. So slow.
Now I'll show you what's done.
नाइस वन।
I'll end this now.
लेट्स गो फॉर अनदर हॉलिफिकेशन R2 to get him 3 down.
So
As
slow.
if. I'm still here. Strike back.
So
Let's
slow.
go, Zangetsu.
Close one. Close one.
Is that it?
Dodging reveal was
So slow.
close one.
Sorry.
नाइस, मैंने अच्छा खासा कट दिया वहां पे।
This is over. Focus. So slow. Taste the power of Sensei Zangetsu.
अबे यार, ये देखो अब 5 ब्रेक करेगा ये।
Kamishimi no Yori.
वो मुझे 6 वाला करना था, लेकिन अब ये 5 करेगा तो फिर मेरा कोई पॉइंट नहीं है। 4 वाला होगा बस। चलो गया अब तो ये।
This will finish you. Kitsuga.
Must retreat.
भाई ये मूव पहले करता था ये थोड़ा तगड़ा मूव लग रहा था, इससे ज्यादा माइनस होता है उसका। क्या पता पहले ही नीचे गिर गया होता बहुत। I wish he could have done that, but
Keen.
Just as I thought. The scariest thing about your Bankai isn't its length or its destructive force. It's the speed of its lengthening and shortening. I thought about it. There's no point in telling me how long it extends. It was to your advantage not to tell me. But you said what you said on purpose. You wanted to distract me from how fast it stretches and shrinks.
Scary, scary. He's gonna get even stronger, but he's still got a long way to go. Well, now that you've figured it out, I'll tell you just how fast Kamishimi no Yari extends. You hear that? It's 500 times faster than that. Kamishimi no Yari isn't the longest Sanpakuto, but it's definitely the fastest. But of course, knowing that won't do you any good.
What's wrong? You're really slowing down a lot. Reached your limit already?
Yes. So it seems I've reached my limit. As a Soul Reaper, that is. My soul is being replaced. It seems the Hogyoku is finally beginning to understand who I am. I'm saying the Hogyoku has a mind of its own.
Sounds like you're talking nonsense to me.
I don't fault you for not feeling it. I only realized the truth about the Hogyoku after I had become its master. What do you think the Hogyoku's power is exactly? Do you think it controls the boundaries between Hollows and Soul Reapers? Two conflicting opposites? Wrong. The Hogyoku's true power is the ability to read the hearts of those around it and to realize their deepest desires.
What?
Don't you see? Everything that's appeared around Ichigo Kurosaki, Rukia Kuchiki, Kisuke Urahara, nearly everything that you've experienced so far, every last part of it was brought into being by the Hogyoku. Kisuke Urahara didn't understand. He mistook the nature of its power. He thought that it controlled the boundaries between Hollows and Soul Reapers, because that was his deepest wish as the Hogyoku's creator. Rukia Kuchiki's spiritual powers were all transferred to Ichigo Kurosaki, causing her to lose her Soul Reaper powers. The reason for that was because she was torturing herself for having killed Kaien Shiba. Yasutora Sado, Orihime Inoue, their special powers were awakened because in the deepest recesses of their hearts, they cursed their own powerlessness and longed to overcome it. I knew that the Hogyoku's true power wasn't actually to control the boundaries between Hollows and Soul Reapers, as Kisuke Urahara claimed it was. Because if that were truly the case, then Shinji Hirako and the others would never have ended up becoming completely visored. The hollowifying of Shinji Hirako and the others was an experiment in hollowification, as well as a verification of the Hogyoku's powers. The experiment was an unqualified success. With the activation of the Hogyoku's powers by Kisuke Urahara, Shinji Hirako and the others evolved into complete visored. And then, armed with my suspicions about the Hogyoku's powers, I took a step and sent Rukia Kuchiki to Ichigo Kurosaki. Of course, even the Hogyoku's power has its limits. It manifests whatever is in the hearts of the beings around it, but it's not quite that simple. It only materializes something if it is within the abilities of the subject at hand. In that sense, it is a power to lead the subject in the direction it wishes to go. But living beings are strange creatures. They are designed to strive so that they may realize whatever their undersized hearts desire.
You...
Way to stop it. That was pretty good, even if it was pure luck.
Ichigo!
Shut up! I'm really close to finishing him off. Stay out of this.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Captain Eisen. Did I interrupt your conversation?
No, we're done here. This conversation is over.
Dad? What the heck is that? What's happening?
How should I know?
How appropriate that the name it was given should be Hogyoku. The power it has shatters the horizon, blasting it into its constituent parts, separating the divine and the earthly. You've come. Kisuke Urahara.
ओके आई थिंक सो ये क्लिप हैंगर है तो कंटिन्यू आएगा टू बी कंटिन्यूड। आदत पड़ गई इस गेम की ऑलमोस्ट नियर द एंड कि कब वो डालते हैं ऐसे मोमेंट पे। अब आई थिंक सो एक टॉकिंग सीन होगा या कुछ, क्योंकि फाइट ही ओके। ऑफ गार्ड 71% कंप्लीट हो गई है, तो 3% मिला है हर फाइट पे। 3% मान के चलें तो 10 फाइट और मैक्सिमम।
It's been a long time, Aizen. I must say, that's an awfully strange look for you.
The process of evolution is usually a rather ugly operation.
I didn't actually say that it was ugly, though. So, you fused with the Hogyoku. Very impressive.
Not fused. I would prefer you said I subdued. The Hogyoku you weren't able to control yourself.
टेक्निकली शायद उसने कंट्रोल कर लिया था, बट ये ले लेते हैं. बट आई थिंक उसने कुछ जान लिया था, ऐसा कि उसने कहा नहीं, अगर ये किसी को पता चला इसके बारे में तो सब इसका गलत फायदा उठाएंगे. भाई मैं आगे डैश ही नहीं कर पा रहा. ये क्या मजाक है भाई, जब तक एवोल्यूशन नहीं करूंगा तब तक आगे डैश भी नहीं कर सकता. मैं आगे डैश करके उसके मुंह पे करना चाह रहा था, जैसे उसको थोड़ा गार्ड ब्रेक टाइप करूं, बट हो ही नहीं रहा.
Oh, that's right. At the time.
At the time? That's clearly sour grapes on your part. No, but then, that's of no consequence either way. The reason for that's because you've already lost your chance to control the Hogyoku forever.
Nice, then let's just defeat Aizen.
Senjuko Tentaiho! My apologies.
This is trivial with strength such as mine. Highness. I will rend everything to dust. Kuromitsuki.
Okay.
Strike back. Yakura.
भाई इसको अभी करना था, नहीं है
It seems to me
आराम से 4-5 ले जाएगा भाई ये.
which we disagree. Our definitions of strength are
The
vast.
tips of 1,000 protective hands unable to touch the darkness. Destructive hands unable to reflect the blue sky. Path that draws light. Wind that fans embers. Gather and have no doubt. Behold where I point. Bullet of light, 8 bodies, 9 passages, heavenly scripture, alien treasures, great wheel, gray turret. The arrow flashes and disappears into the distance.
Do you think I'd let you use a Kido like that? I will.
Too late! Blood shield. Aren't you gonna dodge?
ये मेरे को नहीं पता कि शील्ड है वहाँ पे.
Disappointed. Scream. Blood shield. Scream.
अरे मैंने खुद का ब्रेक जबरदस्ती करवाया है यार. और वो ट्राई कर रहा था नया मूव.
There's a fundamental point on which we disagree.
मैं सर्कल कर रहा था कि काउंटर कर पाऊँ किसी तरीके से वो, बट इधर पे वो तो ख़त्म कर सकता था वहाँ पे. मैं कहा बट छोड़ो, अब जो हुआ सो हुआ. चलो ये गया तो.
My apologies.
I am being defeated.
Clear with 2 Konpaku. I guess it's alright. I could have done that, but it would have been few tries though.
Amazing.
Aizen, it seems that you really let your guard down. You're barely doing anything to protect yourself after taking in the Hogyoku.
You're quite right. I let down my guard because it is no longer necessary for me to be cautious. I feel it. After having subdued the Hogyoku, my body is beginning to progress past all of its old powers, surpassing them, advancing them. And they were already unequaled in the Soul Society. Not even a Kido in the 90s is worth bothering to elude for me now.
You're mistaken. I didn't say you'd let your guard down because you weren't eluding my keto. In the past, you wouldn't have touched me twice without having conceived of some kind of plan in advance.
What's this?
Seals. I plugged up all of the spiritual pressure vents that all Soul Reapers have on their wrists. You're going to end up being burned from within by your own spiritual pressure.
Mr. Urahara!
Not yet. I wish it were that easy. Believe me, I do. But then he'd be just another monster. I'm sure he'll be back soon.
What the hell is that?
हॉलो बन गया वो काइंडा लुक से तो वही लग रहा है क्या हम लेवल 50 पहुंच पाएंगे बाय द एंड लेट्स सी दिस डायलॉग वन एंड देन उसके बाद आई गेस फाइट है
You tricked me into attacking, using Aikido in the 90s as bait in order to burn me from within by means of a technique you developed. Had it not been had it not been I with a subdued Hogyoku, this fight would have been over. But sadly, the Hogyoku, through your very own creation, is beyond your comprehension. Even this technique, which you probably developed in preparation for this battle, won't be able to harm me. Yoruichi.
How'd you like that? That should...
Yoruichi! Get away from there!
I see. The fact that your leg wasn't harmed by my attack means that it's something that's notably out of the ordinary.
Oh man, that was special iron anti-hierro armor too. I didn't expect it to be broken so easily.
Don't make me laugh. Was that your secret weapon? Don't think you can...
Get some attention!
कि पापा हमला कर रहे हैं जब भी मौका मिल रहा है
How'd that work?
I'm not sure. To be honest, I haven't been able to read his spiritual pressure since he transformed. It's obvious that he's terrifyingly powerful, but even as I attack him, it's almost as if he's not even there. It's creepy. The only one who can perceive Aizen's power right now is someone who's in the same state as he is.
That was a fine strike. I understood that attack perfectly.
What is that in there? What's happening?
And now, I think it's time you people understood my power too.
ओके अभी हॉलोफिकेशन पे जाएगा इचिगो तभी काम चलेगा कहने का मतलब है सेम स्टेट पे उसकी हॉलोफिकेशन वाली स्टेट पे 78 कंप्लीट है जजमेंट टाइम अनदर डायलॉग थिंग आई गेस को ये देखना ट्रू एंडिंग और ये सब क्या क्या चक्कर है
You okay? I'm right here behind you. Gotcha. Just kidding. Tell you what, let's take a little break.
What the?
It's okay. Let's just watch. It's inevitable. I've been with Aizen for quite a long time now, but I've never seen that before. Then again, he absorbed the Hogyoku before I knew it, so I shouldn't be surprised. You get what I'm saying? There's really nothing that anybody can do. You and them are gonna die, and that'll be that. It'll be all over then.
No way. I won't let that happen.
Good, good. I had a feeling you'd say that.
Besides, with Aizen the way that he is, pretty much anything could happen to you too.
Oh my. Well, I didn't think that you were going to say that. That makes it sound like you've already made the assumption that you're gonna die, like it's a given. Really? Have you given up already? Just like that? You're just going to up and quit?
That's...
जा 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 हॉलिफिकेशन जा इचिको.
Look at you. Tell me, were you always this weak?
Yeah.
Oh, well, whatever. Listen, you should just run away. It's all over for you. You're not a warrior anymore. You're not a soul reaper, not a hollow, not a human. You're nothing. You really think you have any chance of beating somebody who those three weren't able to beat? In that incomplete state of yours? Look, with all due respect, get out of here. You don't want to die yet, do you? I'm simply not interested in you anymore. I'm sure that even Captain Aizen would be really disappointed in you right now. You're scared, right? I mean of Captain Aizen. You sensed it, didn't you? Captain Aizen's overwhelming power. That was the final warning I'm going to give you. If you're not going to start running, then I'll just have to kill you right here and now.
अभी और कैप्टन आ जाएंगे या फिर देखते हैं. गीन के साथ फाइट होगी. ओके, और डायलॉग ही आ रहे हैं. 81 कंप्लीट हो गया हमारा. We started with 68, now we are at 81 in just half an hour with one defeat as well. So let's see.
Gin, what were you trying to do to him just now?
Nothing. I was just teasing him a bit.
I see. Open the Senkaimon. We're going to invade Karakura town in the Soul Society. It's not necessary to destroy Tenkaiketsu. It would be more convenient to create the akin, the royal key in the Soul Society, to take down the royal palace.
Yes.
Wait!
Captain Aizen.
Yes, it seems that the chrysalis stage is now over.
ये कभी एक दूसरे के खिलाफ जाने वाले हैं, कुछ ऐसा है क्या?
What a relief. Now, at last, I'll be able to witness the end of the Soul Society with my very own eyes. I'm going to leave you here. I can devour you later on, after all of this has reached its conclusion.
Okay.
What's going...
Ichigo, come on! Don't just stand there! Open the Senkaimon!
Dad!
Let's go. We're gonna protect Karakura town.
That's impossible. No, there's just no way.
How do you know for sure that it's impossible?
Because I know, and so do you, Dad. There's no way we can beat a monster with that kind of spiritual pressure!
I see. So, you're able to sense his spiritual pressure then?
What?
Let's go. Aren't you coming? What else are you gonna do? Huh? Cry? You gonna sit there and cry again about how you can't save anyone? Think hard about why Aizen headed to the Karakura town in the Soul Society. If you don't, people you want to protect and everybody else, everyone in Karakura town will die at the hands of Aizen.
Dad, open the Senkaimon.
I was going to anyway.
Rangiku. That's insane. You're still not well. You've only been healed enough to barely stay alive. Your treatment isn't finished yet. Rangiku! The Dangai. My. How terribly nostalgic. Must be the cleaner.
That's not good. I think that we should get going, Captain Aizen. Captain Aizen, listen. We should really get going. That thing isn't a creature of spiritual pressure. It's actually a creature of reason. It's not something spiritual pressure can handle.
What's there to fear, Geen? Certainly not reason. Reason is but a shield for those who cower behind it. Well, all right. Shall we then?
टू बी कंटिन्यूड। हाँ, तो अब दो डायलॉग हैं, फाइट हैं, क्या है? एक डायलॉग एक फाइट। लेट्स सी द डायलॉग फर्स्ट। Fangs of the snake. And then we're gonna go for the fight on the top side.
Karakura town must lie in that direction. We strayed from our course slightly.
Come on now. Don't say it like it's my fault. The reason that we got off course is because you had to go and get all rambunctious.
You're right. I apologize. Let's walk for a bit.
Let's walk for a bit. But ये लोग कैसे आने वाले हैं?
I see. This view doesn't become the Soul Society at all. Now, this will be our last look at it.
I got here in time. Aizen. Geen.
Rangiku.
When you said you were just in time, did you mean in time to protect those people? Or were you referring to the annihilation of Karakura town and the creation of the akin, the royal key? Well, either way, you were wrong. What's wrong? Don't you enjoy talking to me?
Captain Aizen, I'm sorry about my old friend. I'll get her out of your sight immediately.
No problem. We're not in any rush. Take your time catching up with her here.
She's in the way, isn't she?
Not at all. Ah, yes. He's an interesting boy indeed. Well then, let's go. We have some rats to chase.
Let go of me!
You can barely stand. Why'd you come here?
I went through the Senkaimon the moment your spiritual pressure disappeared, and I just waited for you to come. I knew the exact place in Karakura town where it would transport you.
I didn't ask you to tell me how you got here. I asked you why you came here, when it's clear that you're barely even able to stand up right now.
Why do you think? Because you're here. And now I can finally ask you in person. Tell me, why did you do it? Why did you choose to serve Aizen? Why? Why did you betray Izuru when he trusted you so completely?
Are you serious? Come on. Betrayed him even though he put his trust in me? Are you sure that you're talking about the same Izuru that I knew? This is unbelievable. Why did you have to show up here? Hey, Rongiku. You're a nuisance. All right, I'm back now, Captain Aizen.
So you are. What did you do with her?
I killed her.
Her spiritual pressure is most certainly gone. I'm surprised. I had actually entertained the thought that you might choose to show her mercy when push came to shove.
Mercy? Please. I'm afraid that I don't have any of that. Didn't I tell you the first time that we met? I'm just like a snake. My skin is cold. I have no heart. I slither around searching for prey with the tip of my tongue, and I swallow the people that I care about whole. That's the kind of creature that I am. Don't you remember that about me? Looks like you've been busy too, Captain Aizen. How many people do you think that you've killed now?
I didn't count. They're inconsequential. Come, Gin. I can sense that Ichigo Kurosaki's friends are now nearby.
Wow.
After we confront and kill them, we'll hang their bodies somewhere conspicuous outside of the town. And we'll begin the creation of the akin.
Sounds good to me. All right, well, if that's the case, I'll take care of those kids.
Gin.
उसने तलवार क्यों चलाई?
The only way there is to escape from underneath the power of Kyoka Suigetsu is to touch the blade before complete hypnosis has even been activated. It took decades of work on my part to finally get that information out of you. There's not a single person in the 13 court guard squads who knows that fact, yet they were all thoroughly convinced that they'd be able to kill you, although it was interesting to watch them try. But in actuality, I'm the only one who can kill you, Captain Aizen.
I knew. I always kept you close by my side, ever aware of the plan you had in mind, because I was curious to see exactly how you'd go about trying to take my life. But I'm disappointed, Gin. I hope you don't think that you can kill me this easily.
I don't. Can you see it? Right here, it's chipped. You see, I left a small fragment of it inside of you.
What?
I told you about the ability that my Bankai has a while back, didn't I? I'm sorry. The thing is, I lied to you. It doesn't stretch as long as I said. It doesn't stretch as fast as I said. But it turns into dust for an instant the moment that it expands and contracts. And inside of the blade is a deadly poison that actually dissolves cells. I can see that you understand now. Just now, when I contracted my sword after piercing your chest, I left a fragment of the blade inside of you. It's nestled within your heart right now.
Gin.
If you've got something to say, you better say it fast. Then again, even if you do, you're gonna die anyway. Kill him. Ishini no Yori.
Geen, you.
You get to die with a hole in your chest. That should make you happy.
Geen.
That's it. It's over. It's over now.
I've won, Geen. It's true that the Hogyoku you took away may no longer be inside me right now. But it belongs to me.
What is this?
Evolution requires fear. It's initiated and spurred onward by the fear that one will perish if one remains stagnant. Thank you, Geen. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Thanks to you, I've finally become a being that transcends both Soul Reapers and Hollows.
लेकिन अभी तेरे को हराने वाले आने वाले हैं।
Rankiku, I wasn't able to do it. I failed. I wasn't able to get it back. I couldn't retrieve what he took from you. Oh, I'm so glad. At least I got to tell you I was sorry.
उसने क्या बात करी थी उस टाइम फिर जाके? जैसे दिखाया कि वो उसको मार दिया लेकिन एक्चुअली मारा नहीं एंड कुछ बोल कर आया, क्योंकि अगर मारा होता तो ये आ नहीं पाती। लेकिन वो फिर वो लेट क्यों गई थी? द फाइनल गेट्सू जो भी है, इतना लंबा वर्ड है। I don't think so I can read it that easily.
Stop!
What? I thought we were in a hurry.
Something's not right. I can't sense Cleaner's presence.
You mean the thing that's like spiritual pressure on rails?
Yeah. Ordinarily, it's something a Soul Reaper just has to avoid. But judging from the traces of spiritual pressure, Aizen must have done something to it. We can use this. The Dawn Guy, as its name suggests, is cut off from the world of the living and from the Soul Society, even from time and space. The reason Cleaner exists is to prevent anyone who enters from staying here for too long. But now it's nowhere to be found. I could teach it to you here.
Teach? Teach me what?
The final Getsuga Tensho.
The final Getsuga Tensho?
That's right.
What do you mean you can teach me here? What are you saying?
The Dawn Guy is a disconnected space, surrounded by a torrent of layers and layers of time. To put a number to it, it's 2,000 times denser. For every year out there, 2,000 years elapse in here. If Cleaner chased you, you'd be thrown off your original time axis. That's why there was a discrepancy of a few days the first time you entered the Soul Society after being chased by Cleaner. But Cleaner isn't here right now. If you trained in here for 2,000 hours, only an hour would pass in the outside world. That leaves the restrictive current, but there's a way to stop it. I'll hold the restrictive current until I run out of spiritual pressure. I'm pretty sure that I can do it for about 2,000 hours. That's a little less than 3 months in total. So you have that long to get it out of him.
Get it out of him?
That's right. Make him tell you. You need to pressure Zangetsu and find out from him what the final Getsuga Tensho is. Go, Ichigo!
वो अपने अंदर जाएगा, वो वाइट इचिगो से लड़ेंगे और उससे पता चलेगा आई गेस ये नई पावर।
Who are you? I don't understand this. Only Zangetsu should be here.
Is that any way to speak to the person who taught you to breathe?
Tensa Zangetsu.
I don't blame you at all for not recognizing me. After all, this is your first time here in a state of Bankai, so it's understandable.
Zangetsu! Are you Zangetsu?
No. So tell me, what's the name of your Bankai? My name is Tensa Zangetsu.
ओके अटक ही है.
Hold on, Zangetsu! Listen, I didn't come here to fight. I just want to ask you something. It's about the final Getsuga Tensho.
Absolutely not. I will teach you no such thing.
You won't? But I need you to teach me. It's really important. I need to know it so that I can save Karakura Town.
I don't care. I don't care what happens to things you want to protect. It doesn't matter to me.
What do you mean by that? I thought that you'd agree to help me. Tell me something. Why did you help me up to now? Answer me, Zangetsu!
I told you exactly what I meant.
What?
Look at this world! This towering world of yours that was filled to the heavens with hope has been reduced to your tiny town. The rain that poured down on this world may have stopped, but now it's been sunk to the bottom of the ocean. All of it happened because you lost hope and stopped moving forward. Ichigo, I will not allow you to stay like that. I will grab the very roots of your despair, and I will pull them out entirely.
ने क्या हार्ट निकाल दिया उसका?
Hey, it's been quite a while. Huh, Ichigo? Oh, come on. What's with that look on your face? What's the matter? Don't you recognize me?
What's with that weird mask?
You were able to defeat Ulquiorra Schiffer while you were in this form. But still there was trepidation. What you feared was this form.
This form?
You feared taking on this form that occurs when your mind is suppressed by your own destructive impulses. As a result, you've become incapable of properly holofying.
So what then? What do you want me to do about it? Am I just supposed to clobber him or something?
No, it's not him. He isn't the one that you're going to be fighting.
ये दोनों मर्द होंगे शायद.
In the same.
Ordinarily, the two of us together actually make one. You see, the both of us are your power. You ready, Ichigo?
तेरे को हराऊंगा तो नई पावर देगा ना तू. तभी तेरे को हराने का पॉइंट है. 3 बार स्पिरिचुअल प्रेशर यूज करना है. आई कैन यूज दिस. इससे क्या होगा, स्पिरिचुअल प्रेशर का डैमेज ज़्यादा होगा. एंड ये 5 पड़े भी हैं तो व्हाई नॉट. ओके, फाइट नंबर 3. Let's see if we can do it this time.
Watch closely.
Stop wasting your time, Ichigo.
Bye.
Get ready to.
नाइस।
Let's go.
फिर पे 1 माइनस तो होगा इसका। अच्छा ये ट्रिगर करना था मुझे, इसलिए नहीं हो रहा था।
So, you're still on your feet, Ichigo.
I told you. I wasn't gonna fall until you told me what the final Getsuga Tensho was.
As I already said, I don't intend to tell you.
वो ट्रिगर करना था, इसलिए गेम ने मेरे को ऐसे करवाया।
Why? If he really wanted to defeat me, he could have just done it right from the very beginning. I mean, he's so much stronger than I am. If he really had no intention of teaching it to me, he could just stop fighting and hide from me. He could have easily done that much. So why? Why do I only sense loneliness flowing from his sword? Yes.
एक्सेप्ट द ब्लेड का क्या मतलब है? उसका डैमेज लूं मैं? इसका क्या मतलब है एक्सेप्ट द ब्लेड?
It's time for you to stop.
Come on.
Let's go.
Let's go for it again.
Is that it?
अगर मार खा लूं किससे? हाँ यही करना था, मार ही खानी थी। तो क्या फाइट हो गई क्लियर?
Well done realizing it. The final Getsuga Tensho is something that can only be achieved one way, and that's by accepting my blade.
There's no pain. None.
Of course not. Tensa Zangetsu is you. What that means is that if you choose to accept it, there shouldn't be any sensation of pain at all when it pierces you.
Why are you crying?
Ichigo, earlier before we fought, I told you what you want to protect is different from what I do.
Yeah.
You see, what I wanted to protect
Is you? Maybe?
was you, Ichigo.
What do you mean by that?
My meaning, as well as the secrets of the technique, should be passed on to you through this blade. Ichigo, if you use this technique, you will.
ये कुछ ज्यादा क्वालिफाइड फॉर्म में चला जाएगा? Maybe that's what they are trying to say. रियल मूवमेंट कर लिया, अनलॉक की भी मिल गया। 48 लेवल हो चुके हैं। 80 कितना हुआ? 90% गेम कंप्लीट है। ओके, द फाइनल ब्लेड। लेट्स गो, वी आर गेटिंग क्लोज टू वर्थ द एंड गाइस।
Keen.
everybody seems to be all right.
Ichigo Kurosaki. Are you really him? Are you truly Ichigo Kurosaki?
What do you mean?
If you really are Ichigo Kurosaki, I'm disappointed. I don't feel any spiritual pressure from you at all. Even if you're restraining your spiritual pressure, it's inconceivable that I wouldn't feel it. What that tells me is that you failed to evolve. You failed to take advantage of the final opportunity I gave you.
Yes. Your eyes are stronger. This is good. Now I can die. And leave this in your hands.
Ichigo.
How disappointing, Ichigo Kurosaki.
Aizen, let's go somewhere else. I don't want to fight here. It's not the place for this.
That's a pointless suggestion. Those are the words of someone who possesses power enough to stand face to face with me and fight against me. But don't be too worried. Before Karakura town is destroyed, you will... What?
कैसा लगा?
Impossible, this can't be! He overpowered me?
Let's do this, Aizen. Come on, it'll be over real quick.
ओके, नए ब्लेड, नई पावर, मूव सेट भी थोड़ा चेंज हो जाए तो मजे ही आ जाए, यू नो. ओके, प्रोटेक्ट टू एवरीवन और समथिंग है, बट वो शायद.
Not allow it, Hogyoku. It seems you simply can't forgive a lower being getting the better of me. Have you times your focus? I can change the light.
Is that all of your strength?
Nonsense. Do not fear. I can change the light.
Surprise. Yes. What is it? There.
Is it too late?
ओके.
What?
Nonsense.
नाइस वन. अब रिवर्स करूंगा इसके बाद में यूज.
You scared? Because something that you can't understand is taking place right before your eyes. It doesn't even hurt. I'll protect everyone.
Try out my powers. Do not fear.
What's this?
I can change the
Can't bring me down.
futile. You were just
This is bad.
nonsense.
This is bad.
भाई ब्रेक कर दिया.
Seeping muddle.
लेट्स सी इसका मूव भी देख लेते हैं.
Vessel of lunacy. See, deny, paralyze, flicker and disturb sleep. Crawling princess of iron, constantly disintegrating doll of mud. Unite, repel, come back down to earth, and know your own powerlessness. Hado number 90, Kurohitsugi.
4 माइनस होगा.
That's pretty weak. That's pretty weak.
This time you understood me. Hado number 90, Kurohitsugi.
भाई उसने वो
Is it too early?
This is bad.
What nonsense.
अब इसको आने देना पड़ेगा.
The depths of my power.
अरे यार, तू जब ही करना है ना तेरे को मूव, देखो जब भी करना है ना मूव, जब मैं ब्रेक तोड़ूंगा अपना, और जब मैं ब्रेक करके रखा है तब ब्रेक तोड़ने वाला कोई मूव नहीं कर रहा.
Insolent vessel of lunacy.
क्या है यार ये आइजन?
Paralyze, flicker and disturb sleep.
ये मुझसे बोल रहा था कि मैं डिस्टेंस बना रहा हूँ इचिको से, है ना, और अब खुद डिस्टेंस बना रहा है पूरे टाइम बैठ के.
Come back down
आ ही नहीं रहा, बस पीछे हटे जा रहे हैं।
Hado number 90, Kurohitsugi.
Got too cocky. Don't lose your focus.
Just not at my level.
I'm here. Don't lose your focus.
फाइनली मेरा मूव लगने चालू हुए। Finally.
Let's not waste any more time. Honestly, I'm just so sick of your crap.
ओके, इसका सारे पार्ट जाएंगे अगर मैं हमला वो अपना ब्रेक करूंगा इस पे, और अगर ये करेगा तो फिर मेरे सारे जाएंगे। मैं तोड़ ही नहीं रहा। Nice, here you go.
Feels strange, doesn't it? You asked me earlier for the reason why I backed away from you. And now here you are, backing away from me. Is it my turn to ask this time? Why don't you tell me? Why did you back away from me?
I see. Are you exultant now because you managed to stop my swing? Are you exultant now because you managed to crush my Kido? Are you exultant now because you managed to wound me? Don't be too full of yourself, human!
वैसे मैंने अपना सर्कल वाला मूव हिट किया था गेम। हाँ तो देख ले भाई, थोड़ा क्या देना था स्कोर मेरे को। रियल मूवमेंट कर तो दिया था काइंड ऑफ ट्रिगर, बट वो इवेंचुअली वर्कआउट नहीं करा। 93, लेट्स गो। दिस विल गेट अस टू 96, देन 2 more things to be done and then game complete.
I see. So you cannot allow it, Hogyoku. It seems you simply can't forgive a human getting the better of me.
बट इचिको तो वहीं पे होगा।
Ah, I see. So that's all it did to you. Can you hear me, Ichigo Kurosaki? You certainly did shatter and transcend the boundary that exists between Soul Reapers and Hollows, at least for a moment. But having lost all your power, you're only the shell of your former self now. You're no longer in any way worth taking in and understanding. Now, you will die at the hands of a truly transcendent being. And what's more, by killing you here, I will bid farewell to the despicable trash that are known as Soul Reapers and Hollows. It is over, Ichigo Kurosaki.
Yeah, it's over for you, not me.
Is this really all that you got? Let's not waste any more time, Aizen. Honestly, I'm just so sick of your crap.
Okay, I guess fight time now. Kick on move and 45 seconds. Let's see.
Let's not waste any more time, Aizen. Honestly, I'm just so sick of your crap.
I'm a higher
doesn't even hurt. Now, let's go.
Cannot be harmed. You are no threat to me. Impossible. You cannot hinder me. A transcendent being. You are no threat to me. You're not worthy of fighting me.
Are you sure about that, Aizen?
There is no escape. Strike back.
Over here. Is that all you're striking?
Unthinkable.
Nice, let's go for kick on move.
Are you scared?
45 हुआ नहीं हुआ वो पता नहीं है.
That you can't understand is taking place right before your eyes.
हो गया.
It doesn't even hurt.
Disrespect me. What? You insignificant. Unthinkable. Unthinkable. This power. A transcendent being.
You barely tickled. Goodbye.
Unthinkable. You insignificant.
Barely tickled.
You cannot even comprehend.
That's pretty weak.
ओके गया ये वापस.
Let's not waste any more time. Honestly, I'm just so sick of your crap.
Nothing is out of my reach.
I'm surprised.
Strike back.
यार इसने ब्रेक कर दिया.
You are no longer
मैंने वैसे टेक्निकली उसका 2 बार ब्रेक किया है तो गेम थोड़ी इज्जत. मेरे पास 18 है इसलिए मेरे को ज़्यादा चिंता नहीं है कि एक सेकेंड. अगर कोई कटसीन ट्रिगर नहीं होना था तो फिर उस टाइम उसकी एचपी भी नहीं गई जब मैं उसके पीछे जाके मार रहा था.
I'll protect everyone. Is that all you're saying? That's pretty weak.
Game frame drop on PS5 Pro. Interesting. Let's get it to 0.
I'll show you. This is the
क्योंकि इस पे लाइट जल रही थी सब पे तो मतलब ये 0 HP जाएगी इसकी.
final Getsuga Tensho is. For me to become Getsuga itself. Ugetsu.
अब कटसीन आएगा या एक और बार राउंड चालू हो जाएगा. कटसीन आएगा. 2 बार करना था तो 1 बार कर दिया. अभी एक और बार रह गया.
If you use this technique, word of warning, you're going to lose all of your Soul Reaper powers. Goodbye, Ichigo.
मतलब कहना चाह रहे हो अब ये इचिगो नहीं रहा बट कोई तरीका तो होगा वापस लाने का जैसे इसके दोस्त. Let's see.
You're still regenerating? Crap! My Soul Reaper powers! They're disappearing now!
You lose, Ichigo Kurosaki. Look, my Zanpakuto is disappearing. I'm sure that you must know just what that means. The Hogyoku has determined that I no longer have any need for a Zanpakuto. I'm like you now. I'm one with my Zanpakuto and its powers. No, I will be able to reach heights far loftier than you now, considering that you've lost all of your powers. It's over, Ichigo Kurosaki! What is this? A Kido? But when did you...
It appears that it's finally activating.
Keisuke Urahara, is this your doing?
Yes. I actually fired that Kido into you earlier, contained within a separate Kido. Before your metamorphosis was complete, I took advantage of the moment to strike when you were at your most vulnerable.
So that was when...
You see? It's a seal. If you were able to successfully fuse with the Hogyoku, I knew that it would be practically impossible to kill you at that point. So I developed this new Kido in hopes that I could use it as a way to seal you up.
I see. Well, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but look, I'm evolving now. I'm about to progress still further. You can't seal me away with something like that. It simply can't be done with a Kido of this level. What? What is this? The power that I had acquired is now disappearing.
That's the will of the Hogyoku. The seal that I fired into you is finally taking effect now. And the reason for that is because your power has weakened. What the Hogyoku is saying is that it doesn't recognize you as its master.
No, that can't be. That's not possible. That's not... No! That's not possible! Keisuke Urahara, I utterly despise you. With a mind as brilliant as yours, why do you accept the status quo? Why? How can you just keep on obeying that thing?
That thing? Do you mean Soul King? Oh, I see. So you saw it. Without the Soul King there as a uniting force, the Soul Society would become divided. It's part of what bonds us together. Without such a bond connecting us, we crumble easily. That's merely the way that the world operates. That's all.
That's the logic of a loser. The question that a winner asks isn't how the world is, but instead, a winner asks how the world should be, how they want it to be.
मेरे को लगता तो नहीं पूरी तरह से मरा है, क्योंकि वो प्रॉपर्ली तो नहीं मार पाया था इसे। हाँ, रियल मूवमेंट क्लियर नहीं हुआ हमारा। ब्लीच सोल रिवर्स एंड इट्स एवरलास्टिंग। ओके,
The repairs are complete. Inspectors!
All World of the Living personnel within the Tenkai perimeter are secure.
All right, initiate Tenkai Ketchu.
Captain, we still have people inside the town. World of the Living transference without the Senkaimon is dangerous.
All right, fine. I tell you what, I'll let you have 10 seconds. Although I have to say, sometimes my generosity sickens me.
Come on! Hurry up, or you're dead!
All right. I think that should do for now. Kido are essentially no different than medical treatments. Anyway, I've healed her physical structure. The rest is up to her. If she retains her will to live, then she'll eventually regain consciousness. When it comes to being able to tell whether she'll give up or not, that's something I'd imagine that you people would know better than I would.
Thank you, Unohana.
I don't understand. Why are you thanking me? It's not necessary to give me any thanks just for saving the lives of my friends.
We're not friends, idiot.
That's probably what Hiyori would say. Thank you very much, Unohana.
Welcome back, Captain Zaraki! Welcome back, Captain Kuchiki!
I'm here too!
Welcome back, Lieutenant Kusaji-shi!
Relief squad, get over here! They're walking around like they're fine, but they're badly injured!
Captain, if I may ask, how was the battle?
Right. It was a total and complete bore.
What's your deal? Why'd you follow me? Stupid, annoying dog.
अभी ट्रांसफॉर्म होगा क्या? Is he gonna get transform और नया अगले सीजन के लिए विलन टाइप और what?
Ichigo.
Urahara, where is everyone?
They've been sent back, and don't worry. They're all completely fine.
I see. Good.
Aizen's cross-seal unit has been taken to the Serite. The Central 46 is going to make a decision about what his fate will be in just a little while.
I see.
What's going on with you? Why do you look like that?
I don't know. I'm not really sure myself.
Everybody's lives, the entire world, they were all saved because you risked your life in order to defeat Aizen.
I know.
What I'm saying is that you did the right thing, so there's really no reason whatsoever for you to be sad.
Hey, Urahara, did the Hogyoku really reject Aizen? I mean, is that all there is to it? My dad told me some things. He said that the Hogyoku could read the hearts of those around it and make their wishes come true. If so, maybe losing his powers was actually what Aizen wanted to have happen. It's funny. I was finally able to feel his sword when we were doing battle, after I gained enough power to allow me to fight against him as an equal. All that I felt from his sword was loneliness. I was wondering if he was born with exceptional powers. Maybe he was looking for somebody that was on the same level as him. Someone who had the ability to see things from his perspective. And I thought that, maybe from the moment when he gave up and stopped trying to look for that person, he began wishing that he wasn't so exceptional after all, and that he could just be another Soul Reaper.
Ichigo?
Orihime, Uryu, Rukia, Chad, Renji. What the heck, guys? Should you be up walking around?
You're one to talk, you know.
Yeah, we're good.
What about you? You're looking...
Oh, wow, it really is you, Ichigo. Your hair's gotten so long that I wasn't entirely sure if it was you or not. Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness.
You should see yourself, Orihime. But then I guess that I look pretty scruffy.
Ichigo!
Ichigo!
ये जो उसने हॉलोफिकेशन करी वो कुछ प्रॉब्लम दे रही है आई गेस.
Now sentence. Sosuke Aizen, former captain of Squad 5, to 18,800 years of imprisonment in underground prison 8, Mukin.
So, you people are the ones who'll be handing judgment down on me, eh? Rather comical, wouldn't you say?
Traitor! Don't press your luck just because you're immortal! Hurry up and cover his eyes and mouth. Extend his sentence to 20,000 years.
Ichigo!
What? I'm home?
Yes, you were asleep for a really long time. About a month or so.
A month? That's right. My powers.
Ichigo, Urahara told me everything. From what he said, I understand that you've lost your Soul Reaper powers.
Then you know. Looks like I did. Well, I guess that I'd better go and resign as a substitute Soul Reaper now.
The first stage of loss brings feelings of intense pain and loss of consciousness, and the time lapse that the body experienced while inside of the Dangai flows backwards. You see how short your hair is now? The thing is, we didn't actually cut it. At this point, your Soul Reaper powers are gone. In the second stage, your remaining spiritual pressure stabilizes and you wake up. Shortly after that, all of your remaining spiritual powers will disappear.
I see. I thought so.
You mean you're not shocked?
Nah. I kinda had a feeling that that's the way it was gonna be. Can I go outside?
उसके तलवार ने जैन का अत्सु ने बता ही दिया था कि पावर चली जाएगी सारी इस फॉर्म में आते साथ.
I can't sense any spirits. Rukia's presence, that's fading now as well. I guess it's really happening. My powers are disappearing.
This is goodbye, Ichigo.
Yeah, I guess it is.
What? Come on now. You don't have to look so sad. Even if you aren't able to see me, I'm still going to be able to see you.
What good is that? That doesn't cheer me up at all. Besides, I'm not looking sad either. Listen, give everybody my regards.
I will.
Goodbye, Rukia. Thank you.
ओके आई थिंक सो यहाँ पे एंड होगा. He lost every power. अभी सोल रीपर को देख भी नहीं सकता इसलिए. स्किप करते हैं, देखते हैं कहाँ पहुंचते हैं हम. द साइलेंट विक्ट्री, ब्लीच. Okay, let's see. I think so we just completed this. हाँ 100% हो गया. So that means this marks the end of this one. एक बार मैं देख लूँ साइड सीक्रेट स्टोरी में क्या है. Secret story I don't think so worth it है. So I'm just gonna end it right now right here. This marks the end of this game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. For whatever reason, like करना, शेयर करना, सब्सक्राइब करना और नोटिफिकेशन बेल दबाना मत भूलना. मैं मिलता हूँ आपको अगली वीडियो में अगली बार. एंड सिंस हमने कंप्लीट कर दिया है सोल ब्लीच एक्चुअली रीबर्थ ऑफ सोल्स एंड नाउ वी नीड टू फोकस ऑन असैसिन क्रीड एंड कजान. तो अब मैं आपको बहुत जल्द उसके बाद मिलता हूँ. अभी इसकी एडिटिंग करनी है प्लस इसका फुल गेम भी एडिट करके रेंडर पे डालना है. तो देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ वर्क. आई विल सी यू लेटर. टिल देन पीस फॉर 99 आउट.